Hey y'all, it's your girl Morg, and welcome to my React channel. And today we're going to be doing yet another Stray Kids video called Divine. Now, Stray Kids can't get enough of them, so I'm excited to watch this video. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're loving the vibes, as well as check out my Patreon for all things me, K-pop, and reality TV. Now, let's get into this music video. Okay, here we go.
All we need is love, dreams, and stray kids.
What should I do? Just do what I wanna do. 그렇게 쏘아 올린 곡 뚜뚜뚜 무대 위에 거인 우리 가리키는 문구 펑같이 범상치 않은 시선들 내 출두 yeah, fresh on my shoe yeah, back on your culture yeah, 예술로 접시 주의 없다 더 삐딱한 리듬에 맞춰 내가 만든 masterpiece If you want more follow me 너를 닦아 in a piece Vibing, vibing, we put the world Fall out from the real world 이젠 지구도 모자라 승천의 하늘로 신통방통의 요술을 부리는 내 맛으로 모두 놀래키고 지금 내 세계의 법도 다르지 우리 선도 흐린 정도 몰라 우리 내 모습의 범도 지를 겁먹고 고문이 뒤로 숨겨 little 통쾌를 다시 절세해줄게 선도 너며 만든 masterpiece If you want more follow me 너를 닦아 in a piece We vibing, vibing, we put the world 철갑보다 단단해 감히 판단해봤자 모를 대답 풍수지리 상대 앞길 창창해 높이 활활해 시선의 노름에 껴든 저 아둔한 player Let it show you how we play it not a game 동기 덕쿵 떨어라 동기 덕쿵 떨어라 동기 덕쿵 떨어라 We make it right We make it right 동기 덕쿵 떨어라 동기 덕쿵 떨어라 We make it right. 잘 나왔다.
Ooh, okay. That was really cool. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect, especially in the very beginning. I really love these like little fake tattoos that we have on his face. Like the henna almost. One thing I think is nice, we get this nice like facial shot holding this paper, which I'm assuming might say something. I obviously can't read the language, but I enjoy how he blows it away. Before we get further into that, let's take a look at this outfit. I love how the shoulders are elongated. It really just brings some drama. The long sleeve, how it goes all the way down to like probably just past his knee would be my assumption. The belt in the center is really nice. I just think this is just like a really badass look. I love the light source behind with the fog. It just kind of really brings in that drama to the music video. And the fact that it's floating through, we're seeing a lot of like just scenery, and I really enjoyed this illustrative part. It kind of reminds you like that you're, you know, in this intro of like an anime or some kind of really dope just scene like that. We have the dragon, we have the person,
and stray kids.
And I love that it goes to this where it peels off And as soon as it peels off, the song starts. I love how he's skating in on this. I think this is really nice that we get a like a white top with the black bottoms. Like it's some nice contrast with this background. Even with these pearls floating here, I just think it's like very elegant. I love the fact that there's like a belt around his button up. It's just really nice. And I think it kind of just brings some like elegancy to that. Also, look at this. He's flying over top. I love this scenery. I think it's really nice. It kind of looks like they're, you know, getting ready to head into some sort of battle. And this is like their paddle to, or their paddle into battle. And this is their path to that battle. I really just love all the details that we see in, you know, what they're carrying, like these things hanging down, the textures, the gold, the masks over top. I really, really enjoyed that. Like even here, when we see a lot of just like, you know, these look like fish, and this might, I don't know exactly what this is, but I just love how we're seeing like kind of like the flags, the little I don't want to say posters, but you know what I'm saying. I enjoy all this. This is really nice to see. There we go. Now this was really interesting because at first I thought they were jumping off, but it looks like they're kind of like floating in. Anyway, one thing I love about this, Felix has a great presence, right? We always see him just kind of represent himself very well, even in these music videos. I love these glasses. I love how his hair is pulled back, how there's part of it in braids hanging down. This necklace, very, like beaded necklace that he has is really nice. And I love the red outfit that he has on. I don't know if this is I don't want to call what I think this outfit is if I'm incorrect. So the outfit that he has on is really nice. This rich color in red, I think it is very, very nice, especially against his blonde hair. The belt with the silver embellishments is also very, it just looks really, really good. And I love how he goes like this, pulls it, then we get into this portion of the video here. If you see that, it's like a nice little transition there. See how he, like when he goes back, then the camera moves forward. This was also really great. I enjoy that we're kind of on this like stepping stone. They're all in black and he's in bright white. I just think it's a nice juxtaposition there. It looks great. Even this far away view where it's like all of them are in what would seem like exactly, you know, far apart from each other. It's just very meticulous. I really enjoyed that little touch. Even them going back and forth with their hands like this, you know, like that's really nice. They're just choreographed so well and I enjoyed that. Now this part was really sick. I love that we have this writing on the wall. I love how he's always like very drama based. You know what I mean? Like this is, I love the look that he's giving, the hand that's pulling up. So good. How he's like sitting back, you know, here, like smiling, kind of like, well, I think he's like in the middle, but it looks like it's a good little smile. But I just love how he looks here. The white with like the black is a nice addition. This is so great. One sleeve on, one sleeve off is so nice. And then we get to him with the red. The red is a nice touch, especially because it kind of looks like he has like a little open wound on his eyebrow, which I think is just like a cool little addition. This red leather is so nice. The bottle that he's holding, especially when he's going like this, it almost like seems like he has a like the fog that's going around. You know what I mean? Now, when they all take the fan and bring it down, I thought that was really nice that we get to see just like the shapes of them, and like we get to see those cards that were kind of flying around earlier. It's just kind of nice. Now, this was really cool too, because obviously he's in all white and everyone's in black. I just think it's really great that they're doing a lot of like contrast here, juxtaposition with the colors. It's really nice. Now, one thing too, it's like, this is like very battle-esque. Sorry, don't mind all of you. I didn't realize that she was making music until I heard her shake her little face. I enjoy how like, you know, he's getting flung back. It kind of feels like very dramatized of some sort of like battle maybe. Like that's not really interactive, but kind of is because like no one's actually fighting. This was really cool. Short hair looks great on him. I love the movement of this shirt. He has like what seems to be like pieces hanging down as well as the jacket. So it's like a really nice like just moment here where we get the movement as he's moving through. It's really great. Even like the instrument that they're using is like this. I don't know exactly what it is, but the sound of it is really nice. I don't know, this was just really cool. Now, I'm obviously not very I'm not very educated on, you know, the history of Asian culture, especially when it comes to like war or things like this. But I do think that what they do a really good job on is for people who are like me, not really familiar. Like, I still think it's really cool that you see a lot of tributes to, you know, the design in the outfits, you know, the flags, the things that you see that if you weren't familiar with, you kind of have somewhat of an idea of what it could look like. So like, that was kind of cool to me. I also thought that this was really nice as far as having like this black piece here on the other side of the leg. I thought that was like a nice little addition to his outfit. Even like doing the drums here was really cool. I enjoyed that. So I thought that was cool. And even this part here, when he's like almost like strumming it like it's a guitar, I thought that was like a nice little addition. Yeah, that was nice. I think it's just really cool how we just see a lot of Asian culture here. Like even like in the fans, like I said, the outfits. I just think they do a very good job of representation here. Even like this long jacket that he's taking off, you know, and we get this like really cool black and white, like the full view that we saw him wearing earlier was really great. Even just like the lighting in this. I love the structural like architecture in this building. I am a big lover of architecture. I wanted to be one when I was a kid. Never ended up doing that, obviously, but I love this architecture, the painting, all this. I love how the light source is coming from here. You see that fog, so it goes from like from light to dark. And I thought that was like really nice. Even this rug that's in here, you can just tell that all the details that they put in their music video was like very like on point. Even when they have like the headpiece that's on here, all the little colors, everything, it's so nice. It was so nice. I enjoyed this part as well. Like, look at the color, like look at the detailing in the fans. Like, I can only imagine the craftsmanship that would go behind creating these. And I love that he has a similar one in the smaller section. And then you have all of them with their masks on. This is just really cool. And even these pants that he has on, I think it's a pants, or unless it might be a long like skirt. I can't tell exactly, but I love how, again, we go from light to dark. They do a lot of design and all of that. I just think it's really, really great. And this red looks fabulous on him. Even this part here, where we get to this light source where they're kind of flinging around, it looks great. All of this, when the light is in the center and like the dark is all around, we get a focus on him, and I think that's so great. And here too, the all white, you get some little black splashes here, sneaker vibe. Like, I just enjoyed this, especially when they're going in and out. It was just really nice to see. I think what's really cool too here is these moments when they're kind of holding in their pose. I love how we have the red on this side and the white on that side. Again, a lot of juxtaposition here. I love this piece that's covering his face, the belts that they have. This is just really nice. Like, their stylist did a great job styling them and making them look badass. Even here in like the all black and how he's just kind of like in this zen moment. Like, I love that. Again, here's that building, all the movements and everything that they're doing, even behind the, like here with the little hand movements. I think that's just so cool. One thing I really enjoyed about this part was like the light source that we get, and as the camera's spinning around, we get to see a lot of movement here. And then again, we see just the fans, the detail. I love this light source. The light source over here is so nice. Look how nice that looks on the side of his face. It's just incredible. The little necklaces, the subtle like V, but like he's obviously wearing a shirt under, so it doesn't go to a full V, but this is so nice, super flattering. I love that. I just love that. Like when they're in there dancing and everything, and then the fog comes forward, it's so nice. That was just like a nice little rap segment. Here, I again love this red. I think it's so great. They're back in the room where I can't remember his name, but he's in black and white when he first started with all the writing on the wall. I love that Felix is here. This is just a really incredible outfit. I don't know, there's just a lot of like, when you listen to the instruments that are in this song, I just think that it's so cool sounding, and I think it just makes a slight change to the song. Oh, what a nice little pause. I love this one. Anyway, I think it's great how expressive Felix is. Like, they have so much talent on this team of artists. I love it. So good. I mean, even just like the cameraman going around in circle, it's like contributing to the fact that they're in a circle in the bottom. Like, I really enjoy the artistry behind this. Even here, when it drops, it goes black and white, fades out, turns into this incredible dragon that we saw in the beginning. This was one of my favorite parts. We get them in black and white as it's like going around. This was such nice detailing. We get some, open chest moments, which I'll never complain about. And they just all look so great here. This was so great. Even going through like where we see like the structures of the traditional buildings that they would have, opening the door into them here, taking the mask off. Like, this is just so incredible. I love these little detailings, especially that part where he turns around and he's heading right into this, which kind of brings us back to the start. He can almost be the man that goes on top of the dragon into this. And then it fades away again. I thought that was such a nice connection from start to finish. And Stray Kids tends to do that. They have a great job of connecting things from start to finish. And I think that is just very talented. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for another one. Bye.